Okay, hi guys. So in this lecture, I'll be taking up polysaccharides. So, most famous example of polysaccharide is obviously cellulose. Cellulose is most abundantly found in plants, and then we can actually also talk about starch. Okay, so polysaccharide is nothing but a long running chain of all the monosaccharides. Okay, so we'll be seeing some examples of the same. So let's get started. Okay, so polysaccharides. We'll start off with cellulose first. Cellulose. So it is most abundant organic compound found in plants. Okay, then it's a polymer of beta D glucopyranose. Okay, so and also it's a C1C4 epimer. Okay, so let's draw the structure of the same. We'll have something like this. Basically you have to draw, I'm just, for the clarity sake, I'm just drawing 3 of beta D glucopyranose, but in reality it would be many. This one, and finally we'll have this one. Okay, so let's get started. So there is a OH edge present here, CH2OH is present here, then we'll have HOH here, and similarly OHHN. Again we'll have HNOH here, same beta D glucopyranose I'm drawing again. Okay, next what will as we have seen that it is a C4 epimer. So C1 will be coming from this carbon atom, C4 organic compound C4 here, and again this will act as a C4 here, and this will act as a C1 here, and again this will act as a C4 here. Similarly the chain goes on. Okay, so C4 here, and this acts as a C4, and this acts as a C1. Okay, so let's draw. So we'll have the linkage present here. We'll have oxygen atom, hydrogen dehydrogenation actually takes place here. Okay, or rather dehydration, not dehydrogenation, over here, and C1C4 again dehydrogenation take place to form a ether group here. Again this will go on, and this will go on. Okay, so this is the polymer resulting in the structure of cellulose. Okay, so now let us move on to this is actually polymerization. Rather I should draw a bigger braces. This is polymerization. Okay, next let us see the structure of another polysaccharide, which is starch. So starch is a polymer of alpha D glucopyranose. Alpha D glucopyranose. Okay, and we have subdivided the starch into another polysaccharides, which is and amylose and amylopectin. Amylose and amylopectin. Okay, so amylose is nothing but C1C4 epimer with 20% contributing to the structure of starch, and this is C1C4 and C1C6 contributing to 80%. So let's draw the structure. So first we have this structure with obviously HOH here, HOH, and finally CH2OH above the plane, H here. Okay, I'm drawing another structure. So this is HOH here, OH and H here. Okay, so this is C1C4, right? So in C1C4 we can actually see that we'll have something like this is C1C4. Okay, and this goes on, oh sorry, C1C4 is rather, this is C1 and this is C4. I beg your pardon, this is not the correct linkage. Rather it should be something like this one. Okay, then actually it also goes on to have linkages, and this also goes on to have linkages. Okay, so this is amylose. Next we have amylopectin. So I'm just drawing 3 structures of alpha D glucopyranose to understand this better. OHH here, and finally CH2OH here. Okay, similarly we can draw this structure as well. And then again here as well. So what about the linkages? First we will have C1C4, then C1C6. Okay, so this is the C6 carbon. Okay, so oxygen atom from here would actually be linked to C1 carbon here. So this will have C1C6 here, and at the same time we will have C1C4 here. Okay, so C1C6 would be nothing but C1C6 from C6 would be coming from this carbon atom. Okay, other I should write C6 here, C6 here, and other C4 should be written here. Okay, C4 here, C6 here, C1 here, and C1 here. So C1 C6 first will have C1 C6 linkage here, then we have C1 C4 linkage. So let me draw it. We'll have C1 C4 here. So this is the structure of amylopectin. Obviously they would be having the alternate C1 C4 and C1 C6 as we go on. So this is the structure of starch. Okay, so with this we come to the end of this lecture. In the next lecture we'll be seeing some more examples on the same. okay, and some more polysaccharides. Then we'll be moving on amino acids. Okay, so with this we come to an end of this lecture.